Lecture topic: Knowledge through humility.
There are some very natural things as part of the system of this world. For example, water, you won't see water flowing upstream. Water will flow downstream. So you'll see the water gathered not on a hilltop, but on some low point where there is some hollow or something. On the low point the water will gather. And that water now will become beneficial for people, beneficial for animals, beneficial for everyone. But at the hilltop, that's the place that will be dry first. Because to start off with, no water will stand there, and it's exposed more than any other place. So before anything, that place will be dry with nothing left in it. So just as water doesn't stand on some high place, it comes and stands at a low point. It gathers in a low point. Similarly is knowledge. Ilm will be gathered, will fill up into a person who has humbled himself. The person has humbled himself. The humble person will become a place where knowledge and ilm will flow to. And if he is high and mighty, proud, not prepared to humble himself, then it will just flow over him. And in a short time there will be even that whatever moisture came, that too will dry up in very quick time. So nobody has ever become a person of knowledge in the true sense of the word without humbling himself. That has never happened. Yes, some surface knowledge, maybe it seemed like somebody gathered, somebody gained some surface knowledge. That too in a short while was all evaporated. It was just some name of knowledge. Just the name, just some outward pretense of it. But in reality there was nothing. So the person who humbles himself in front of his ustads, humbles himself in general, that's the person who, it's a natural system, just as water flows towards the low point. Person who has humbled himself in reality, that's the person to whom knowledge will flow. Obviously he has to make the effort, but the person who's proud can make all the effort too, but at the end of the day he'll still be just as dry. He will still be, just that moisture will come on top, and that too will evaporate. So humbling himself truly from within his heart. I am nobody, I am nothing. And when a person has humbled himself in front of somebody, then he appreciates everything that comes from that direction. That everything is due to what I have been taught by my ustads, by my teachers. So I have to appreciate everything that has come from them. So the person who humbles himself, he will see how things will start flowing in his direction. And a person who refuses that he's dissecting everything, that this should not have been done in this way, that this is so-and-so's mistake, and this is so-and-so's overstepping the mark, and somebody didn't understand, and somebody didn't treat me right, and I am somebody, I should have been treated in this way. All these different things now we want to start dissecting all that and start finding that small little discrepancy somewhere, now make that an issue for ourselves and for others. And that obviously is going to close the doors of that ilm coming in our direction. So the first step of acquiring ilm, obviously then the other steps will follow. But the first step is that a person has to humble himself. If he's learned to humble himself, then inshallah he's on the road. Now whatever other efforts he will make, that will now bring him the desired result. He has to make the effort, but this is getting on the road. If he doesn't get onto the road, all the efforts are going to be of no avail. So the very important thing, dua also, to make dua for the reality of tawazu. Tawazu is not an external thing, it starts off inside, in the heart. The reality of tawazu, to make dua for that. And together with that, to take the practical steps to humble ourselves. Allah Ta'ala give us that.
अल्लाह अल्लाह कैसा प्यारा नाम है, आशिकों का मीना और जाम है।